Okay, so for whatever reason, one episode of the Breath of the Wild LP that Zach and I are doing ended up having no in-game audio recorded alongside of it, just Zach and I's voices. Probably some stupid mistake or oversight on my part. I don't exactly know how it happened, can't remember, it's been forever since I recorded it. So I figured I might as well upload it all as part 29 as just one giant 4.5-ish hour long thing. So, I figured that not everyone is going to want to watch that, but may want to watch the rest of the LP, so I figured I made a short little summary video of what the hell happened during that session for people that just didn't want to stomach that shit. So, this is also going to be shit, by the way, don't get your hopes up. We started out at a stable, and we traveled by horse towards Kakariko to see the thing that Zach kept telling me he wanted to see that we had missed. Anyways, on the way, we found another Yiga guy, and we killed him, because, fuck him. And then we meet a big broccoli man named Hetsu, who wanted Link to get back his stolen maracas from some monsters. And he actually helps you out by expanding your inventory by exchanging Korok seeds with him. So that's neat. Anyways, then we went to Hatino Village, and we found an ancient tech lab with this tiny grandma girl who got de-aged in a weird experiment thing that went wrong. And she lets us trade in those robot parts from the different guardians and sentries around Hyrule to upgrade our Sheikah Slate abilities, which is neat. And then we went to Death Mountain and we fought an Igneo Talos for a Goron side quest and got 100 rupees, and that was cool. Then we went around and it was lightning everywhere, and we found a fairy fountain in the woods, and it was nice. And nearby we found another Goddess Hylia statue, so that's cool. And then we were continuing on our journey, and we went back to the Akala Tech Lab and lit that blue flame thing like we were supposed to, but we couldn't before, but now we can because we talked to that little weird grandma girl. And then we went inside and we talked to the robot lady again. Then this time Robbie was actually there, and he also has a little service thing attached to him. So we can also trade in robot parts to him instead of the grandma lady, and he gives us guardian killing equipment and armor instead of upgrading our abilities. So he's cool. And then we went back to Impa, and then she told us that the Sheikah Slate can help us recover our lost memories by going to specific locations on the map that we have vague photographs of, and we kind of need to piece together where they're at. And doing this is basically the only sort of story sequences that you're really going to get outside of the main dungeon part of the game. So, yeah. And then we did a lot of shrines, and we climbed some towers. Eventually, we managed to find a memory of Link and Zelda riding horses together, and they were talking about going on a pilgrimage to Mount Lanayru. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Anyways, whatever. So, people that are too young aren't allowed to travel up the mountain, apparently. But Zelda's turning, 17 tomorrow, so she's going up there because she's old enough now. Anyways, then we did more shrines, and while we were climbing around, a meteorite, like the ones we saw previously, landed nearby. And this time, we actually managed to pick it up. Turns out it's just an upgrade material, but hey, it's kind of neat, I guess. So, yeah, that was it. You really didn't miss all that much, I guess. You can keep watching the LP now. I'm sorry the summary video was bad.